Hello there and welcome to El Loco for Leeds. It's my channel where we talk all things Leeds United. I'm of course George. I'm back on the channel. Welcome back to everybody. Welcome along for the new viewers. It's great to have everybody here. When the season is of course just round the corner, Leeds United kick off their 21-22 Premier League campaign with a trip to Old Trafford. It could not get much harder than that, could it? We of course had Liverpool, a trip to Anfield last season for the opener. We gave them a great game, didn't we? But this one, it's a game again what we want to be involved in. 75,000 fans at Old Trafford on Saturday. The fans are back, the football is back. It's great to have the two together, back together there, and we're looking forward to this one. And for this video we are previewing it, so let's get straight to it then, and let's go with my predicted lineup for this game. Of course we're going to play a 4-1-4-1 formation. That's the formation of course that Bielsa loves to play with this team. And you know, I've seen a lot of fans get a little bit frustrated with our summer spending or lack of it. You know, the signings, not necessarily the spendings, of course. But, you know, it is what it is. You know, I'm sure we've all heard by now Angus Kinnear talking about this. And yeah, he's sort of said, hasn't he, that it wasn't ever the intention to spend big money. We kind of did it last season. You know, but they're opportunistic. They're going to try and get a player in as the deadline comes closer. You know, players will be, price tags will be dropped by their clubs. Of course they will. Are we going to chance it and see what we can get on the very last knock-ins of the transfer window? I think they will. Obviously there's Lewis O'Brien from Huddersfield. That's, you know, sort of a bit of a saga ongoing. He's got COVID at the moment, so I'm not sure that whether that actually really affects it too much, but it might do. And so, you know, let's wait and see on the signings. But as far as the formation goes, it will be 4-1-4-1. As far as the personnel goes, I think it'll be this. Meslier in goal, right back will be Ayling. Centre backs, I feel like it'll be Cooper and Strauch that will start this one. Left back, of course, I think will be Firpo. Questions about his injury, wasn't there? Is he fit enough to start? I think he will be. The last couple of pre-season friendlies he's missed, I think is just precautionary. Obviously, we've got Stuart Dallas in reserve of a left back if needs be. Obviously, Calvin Phillips will play the CDM role, as he does so well. Had a little bit of a break in pre-season, hasn't he? But he was in attendance of the game. Obviously, he played on the pitch in the game against Villarreal over last weekend. So he'll be in there, of course he will. On the right wing it will be Rafinha. The centre midfielders, I believe it'll be Click and Dallas, and then on the left it'll be Harrison with Bamford up front. The only question mark in there is who's going to partner. I think Click will start the game. Who's going to partner him? Is it going to be Dallas or Rodrigo? I think Dallas will get the shout for this one. Rodrigo looked very good towards the end of last season, didn't he? But I just think that Bielsa will prefer Dallas for this game. So that's the lineup that I feel like Bielsa will go with. Let's look back then at the last time we played Man United. Of course, you know, as opposed to last season, looking ahead to the games, a lot of these games obviously, bar the promoted sides, we hadn't played for such a long time. Obviously we played them last season, and it's one really that we want to forget about, and one that Leeds United and the players will surely want to take, you know, a bit of revenge on for that 6-2 hammering at Old Trafford last December. It was a disastrous result. It was a terrible performance, and it was one that really kind of sort of the team kind of grew on and learned from, and we saw the second half of last season how solid we were at the back. For me, that was a lot to do with Llorente. Sadly, he's injured for this one, as he always was. Really, he spent a lot of time out injured, didn't he? Last season, but he's injured again for this game. Maybe 2 or 3 weeks he'll be out in the opening stage of this season, but who knows how long that could be, to be honest with you. Bielsa, the players under Bielsa, while Bielsa's been manager, always seem to be that extra time out injured than actually what they're going to say, what's reported to be. So let's wait and see. But Llorente is a big loss because he's looked good in pre-season games. He's been injured. He looked fantastic at the back end of last season. But we've got sufficient cover in that area of the pitch. The centre back position is basically one where we've got a lot of players, obviously 4 competent players, I would say, to choose from. But yeah, we got battered at Old Trafford last time. They've got a point to prove in this one. Fans are back. Let me know in the comments. Are you going to Old Trafford on Saturday? And how much are you looking forward to that one? And everything like that. I mean, let's just have a look at Man United for a second. They've obviously spent big on a few players over the summer. Jadon Sancho being one of them. And look, we're going to have to contain him on Saturday. It's going to be a very, very tricky thing to do. He will really take Man United in that other level. I think the signing, fantastic signing that. And Man United, look, will be up there again next season. I believe this season. Sorry, they will be there or thereabouts in obviously the top of the table. I don't think they'll win it. I think Man City will win it again, but I don't think Man United will be that far behind them in terms of positions in the table. They've spent a lot of money, like I say, on not many players, but it's reinforcing what they've already got. I mean, you can't really look at pre-season results. I know they lost to QPR a few weeks ago, but pre-season results mean nothing. There's very little to go on in the opening game of the season, but it's going to be an absolutely fantastic atmosphere at Old Trafford. 75,000 fans, allowed in the stadium on Saturday, and what a fantastic way to open up the season away at the old enemy. Let's wait and see, Leeds, how we get on. But, that brings me very nicely to the score prediction, which will be, look, I'm not going to bet against Leeds. I'm going to go with a 2-2 draw. That's me heart saying 2-2. My head really probably goes for a 2-0 Man United, but I don't really want to give them any credit, to be honest with you, as we are all Leeds, aren't we? So let's go positive, start the season with a positive result. Let's go. I'm going to go with 2-2. Let's wait and see. Let's go on and march on together to a victory, potentially. But enjoy it, Leeds fans. It's the first time for a lot of people they'll be allowed in a football stadium to watch a football match, and what a way to open up the season. Let's wait and see where, but let's enjoy it. Let's go for a good result. And anyway, I'll wrap it up there. Marching on together. Let's see, and I will see you on the next one, hopefully, with 3 points in the bag.